authentic conversations about ourselves and our community, exploring topics that uplift and inspire us. From personal growth to social change. So grab your teacup and get ready to join the conversation.
My mother was on drugs, my daddy left, and then my mama got hooked on drugs. So I thought she was giving us away, but as I got older, I figured out why.
What age do you remember this, or were you told this?
Okay, so now he's giving us more content to understand why he was misguided and misunderstood about his sexuality. He really didn't have, any type of example, foster homes and things like that. He just didn't get any type of real examples. Who knows? This young man may have been fondled. Unfortunately, those things do happen in circumstances like that. Our defect system is fucked. So, unfortunately, this young black man just really went down through there. As I said, though, instinctually, just from an experience of women that were unfaithful, that turns you to now wanting men. I'm not really quite believing that theory. I think, like he said, he was always curious, and he just got, to the point where, okay, pressure bust pipes. Now it's time for my pipe to bust some pressure.
Oh, so this is
my birthday.
And that's April. It sounds like it's when you also became homeless.
Yeah. I became homeless at the end of January, February, March. And that's when I stopped smoking also. So right now I'm 8 months clean.
Okay. I'm talking about hard or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So we picking up on some, extracurricular activities with this fellow as well. So we do know that extracurricular activities, I'm not going to say DRUGS on my YouTube channel, because we are working on, keeping this channel as clean as possible. Okay. Nonetheless, we're going to talk about the T's that need to be talked about. Those things can definitely alter your mind and put you in a euphoric state to where you'll dang near do anything for them. And, sucking, gawking can become something that you do to satisfy your habit. Okay, so congratulations to this young man on his clean journey. We're going to pray that, he gets the help and services that he needs in his community to hopefully stay on the better path of life, of not falling into these unfortunate pitfalls.
Marijuana.
When did you start smoking hard?
I was 21 or 22.
What made you start doing that?
Well, I was dating this older woman, and she put it in a cigarette.
Ooh, did she tell
it up? No, nope.
That is the way they get you. So please be very careful with the social circles and people that you're hanging around that are seedy and unsavory, because they will do things like that to you. They will lace you, and your bootstraps will come completely untied. So please, T-Talk Tribers, I love y'all over here, and I want to see y'all safe and staying sipping.
I ain't know what the fuck was going on.
That's wild.
So I kind of, after several months, she came and told me, and then I was like, man, you lying. Cause I'm still smoking weed, but it ain't really getting me high
the
like it
effect,
used to. So one day I experimented and I had that same feeling.
Wow.
So one day I was scrounging around for cans and I hit her in the head with a shitty diaper.
You got hit in the head with
No,
a
I
shit?
hit her in the head with a shitty diaper.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I was digging in the trash can for cans, right?
So is this your first time being homeless
no,
or whatever?
not really.
Okay. Okay, so this has been like something that's been
This
on
is
and
like
off.
my third, maybe fourth time.
Wow.
Because I'm always staying with somebody, but this would be my first time with my name on the lease as head of household.
Wow, at 45.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Black men, we got to stop just going and doing anything for any reason. Waking up in treason. This black man has never had his own home. He's been bed hopping from transsexual to transsexual all his life. He's now 45 years old. Let this be a cautionary tale, okay? 2, get into the best social circles that you can and fixate and focus on yourself. It ain't always about, sleeping with somebody or attaching yourself to, the wrong energies, because it could up your life for the rest of your life. This man is now 45 years old and starting at the bottom. Now he's still there.
I lived in a rooming house for 12 years. Then I had stayed in another one for, I'm gonna say 7, 8 years. So it ain't like my habit really just.
Okay, let's sip these teas. What's a rooming house? I'm unaware. What's a rooming house? Because I don't know. Is that some sort of a shelter? A rooming house is a residential building where individual rooms are rented out to 3 or more unrelated people who typically share common areas like kitchens and bathrooms. Oh, like a boarding house. Okay, I've heard of those. These properties offer affordable, often furnished lodging for single adults with management frequently provided by an owner or an operator. So occupants rent specific rooms rather than an entire apartment or a house. So it makes it a little bit more accommodatable for people to stay in these rooming houses, okay? The dwelling is shared by individuals who are not related. Residents generally share kitchens, bathrooms, and sometimes the living area, often used to budget conscious tenants requiring flexible furnished accommodation. So Chad says, a house you stay in that you rent one room out of the house, share bathroom and the kitchen. Chad said a homosexual all his life. This guy has never had any type of real stability. So, while he's saying women put him in a situation where he felt it would be, better effectively for him all the way around to date men, it seems like men have not even given him any type of advantages either in relationships as well. Okay, let's take note of that.
Kept me out here. I did try to pay my rent on time and keep food and support my habit.
Well, why do you think you couldn't do it?
Well, I did.
Okay, you did it for a while is what you're saying.
But at the same time, my habit still got in the way of, like, sometimes, like, every now and then it'll be a case where I be short on rent.
I got you.
Because I want to smoke.
I got you, man. So, so growing up.
Well, let that be the reason. He's now claiming that he's 8 months clean. He don't look the worst, right? I've seen people on these drugs that look, rode away hard and put away wet. Okay, and he doesn't appear to be that. So prayerfully, he is on a cleansing journey from hard substances. Okay, but the hard substances will take you completely out of your element, where you don't even care about having a floor and walls and ceiling, or food, or suitable accommodations to keep yourself clean, to where you even care about putting up your rent money, to continue to acquire your dwelling. So Prayerfully, he gets that back on some type of a track, because he's 45 years old. I don't know. If he's never had a lease, he should have, some type of credit. Or I don't know, maybe not, because just because he ain't been, lived on in his own place, don't mean that other people have not taken advantage of the fact that he ain't never had nothing. So, zero credit can also get you things too, but he's likely to not have any evictions on his record. Okay, so, but we got to start somewhere, right? That he needs a trade. You look over there, get the paper over there, look up a trade, and start catching some dogs. Okay, like and subscribe. Become a TikTok triber today. You're going to love it here. This guy says that he went from dating women to dating men because he was being cheated on by real women at the tender young age of 18. Chad says he's been on the streets of Atlanta his whole life. How he know about trans liar? Right.
Anything like ever happened to you or anything like that? Any type of sexual trauma?
Yeah, I was raped as a child.
At what age?
Oh, 3.
3?
I told you, and I'm very, very, very sorry to hear those circumstances occur to this man. Yeah, when your kids are in, bad placements due to our very bad, messed up DFAC system out here, they take kids and put them in worse situations, or situations that have no hope whatsoever. Instead of attempting to at least try to get parents together, you make more money in the DFAC system by having children in them. Okay, they create all types of programs and things like that. The Trump has to come now and what you call it, like break them down and chop them up and find the fraud. Okay, so unfortunately he fell into those unfortunate situations, and he was taken advantage of as a child. Very sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
What happened?
My mom was staying with a friend, and her 2 sons had their way with me. And this is kind of like...
Wait a minute, Becky. His mother put him into these very unfortunate situations. So it was best that they came and removed him from his mother, because he definitely, would have went through a lot more unfortunate situations. Could have probably been unalived as a 3-year-old, being aped by 2 boys. That can unalive a child. Okay, so his mother needs to definitely rot in a hell on earth. Chad says, I don't remember being 3. Well, I do in shades, maybe snapshots. I don't have one full memory from 3 years old. Don't believe it. Chad says, you don't believe it. I as well. Like, I remember things in like moments, but not like full storylines. So yeah, if that did occur, good, he got removed from her and she needs to rot now.
The first time I really was open with this.
This is the first time?
I never told my mother this. Yeah, she don't know to this day. She know now because she up there watching.
I just built a budgeting app with Base 44.
All right, remember, TikTok Tribers, if you want this show to go ad-free, like, subscribe, and continue to watch the whole video.
Okay, what is it that made you disclose that right now for the first time?
I don't know. You asked.
I tell you what.
What's wrong with me?
I tell you what, it's just as simple as asking.
I mean, I ain't the only one.
No, you're not. You're not. I've done thousands of these interviews, and I can tell you that the more and more I do it, the more I realize how much this happens.
The more people can figure out how to help people deal with things that happen to them.
What effect do you think that had on you?
It had a big effect because I suffer from paranoia. And I have trust issues. I have very big trust issues.
Do you think?
It's like I hate people. I don't like being around large crowds.
That's so funny because every time I see you, you're like...
That's fake.
That's a mask?
I try to stay by myself, but I'm homeless. So if I want to know something or if I want something, guess what? I'm going to still have to deal with people. But I don't deal with a large number of people.
Okay.
I deal with certain people.
Right.
Hey, how you doing? And I keep it moving.
Right.
But as far as like hanging with a crew,
Thanks for watching. Remember to show your support by liking, subscribing, and sharing. It's a blessing. Keep your teacups filled and ready for my next upload. Until then, stay inspired and remember, always stay sipping.